All right, let's see here. Getting everything all set up. And we should be good to go. Hi. Hi. We have fruits. I agonized about what I was going to do. Was going to play Final Fantasy today? Was I going to play Like a Dragon today? I was like, nah. I'm just gonna play Suika Game. I was like, no. You know what? Suika Game. Suika Game. I don't know. I just wanted to play Suika Game, and this is what the fruit here, the madness of the fruit has driven me here. What can I say? It's just like my brain has turned off for the rest of the evening, rest of the day, and I'm like, nope. This is where my brain has come to perish. I cannot play anything else but Suika Game. And this is where the life takes me. So we are wrangling fruit, and wrangling fruit I go. And the good thing I charged up the things here. On that note, I've been watching some stuff lately, and I grabbed the latest episode of I watched the latest episode, Delicious in Dungeon, on Netflix. Oh my gosh, that was a good episode. I need to. Oh, nice. I need to read that series. It feels like a series that I need to consume a little bit more than anything else. That series is really good. I'm having a lot of fun with that. Delicious in Dungeon is starting to rapidly become one of my comfort series. I don't know what it is, but I even though I'm waiting for each and every episode, it's just like I understand completely why I enjoy it. It's just like the wonderful performances by the cast, watching the series evolve through the series. It's not like it's an action series or anything. More to the point, is just like watching the characters continue through their journey, and I'm like, it's really quite good. And it's just got some great animation and stuff. It's called Suika Game. Your objective is to get a watermelon, and get a watermelon it is. It's a physics puzzler. It's on the Switch. It is you are trying to make as big a combo as possible, and try to not eat. See, you can eat the fruit out into space. This was all the craze back when it came out, and I was like, you know what? This game is great. This game is great. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites for decompressing. I've never quite got a watermelon before. I came pretty close, but these cute little things. So do you know Tetris? It is a great game to unwind. Yes, is basically fruit Tetris. This is basically fruit Tetris. And I can mess it up very, very quickly. No, make fruit salad out of the entire situation. Hey! I see we're all packed in today. I was talking about Delicious and Dungeon. And it's like, I want to watch some more, read some of that. Up, 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 up. I have so many of these. No, Tetra. Hi, what's up? Up, 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 up. In the hearts. No, it's okay. Being at work is perfectly okay. Oh gosh. Touch! See if I can launch it. Yes, I can. I'm gonna play at the same time. Yes, do it. Versus mode. I would actually enjoy a versus mode. Having a versus mode in this game would be actually really great. Up, up, up. Am I done for? Am I done for? Hey, thank you for following. I think I'm done for. Oh, no, maybe not. Well, no, I am done for. I was planning on doing Final Fantasy today, but I was like, you know what? Final Fantasy, nah. What are you gonna see me playing Final Fantasy? Habitually, Final Fantasy has been some of my talking streams. I'm like, I can talk just fine on this one. Why do I need to talk on Final Fantasy when I can talk here? You can talk anywhere you want in a talking stream. It doesn't have to be. Oh Jesus! It doesn't have to be here, be anywhere else, but a fruit game. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to talk to people, just playing a game, doing whatever, having fun, enjoying yourself. You just fire up whatever, you know? You could be playing like Mega Man or whatever. You want to be here, you want to be playing Yakuza, you want to you're playing your comfort game. Playing your comfort game. Don't let the crowd dictate what you want to play, you know? Oh, we got a peach. I mean, I feel like a lot of streamers are dictated by the algorithm, obviously. You know, where it's like you have to have the biggest, brightest game on the market. Like, I mean, sure, that's cool and all, but then when you're trying to do stuff that's relevant to the game, sure, you want to play the coolest thing on the market. Then you want to show it off, but sometimes you want to, unless your format, fortune cookie it. Yeah, exactly. If you're doing the biggest, brightest thing on the game, but like try to mix it up, you know? Try to mix it up. When you're trying to mix it up, do something weird and wacky at the same time. Like, I mean, I was planning to do like back-to-back Yakuza streams. I was gonna do like infinite wealth all the time, every time. But then I talked to Kuma. I'm like, Kuma, I don't want to get infinite wealth fatigued. And you know what? That's exactly what happened. I played so much infinite wealth that I was like, I don't want to play this game anymore for a while. When it comes to, I just turn my brain off. Whenever I'm focusing on the game, I feel like I have less fun talking to people. And it's like, I just let myself stream conscious. Yeah, but your streams are fun. Your stream, you're like you're saying, come on, do I have to wire you like $300 so you can get one of my microphones? You know, you really want an Elgato, right? You go bow. What about bow? What about my parents' judgment? I mean, I am doing this in my living room. I have no one to complain to but myself. Fortunately, my family are very generous with our living situation, so I can go bow whatever I want. Ooh, that was good. That was good. That was a good combo. Look, I feel like as long as this is an ultra talker. I mean, look, we had some good streams together, and yes, this pineapple is adorable. Pineapple is adorable. It's got such a happy face. It knows how it's doing it. It's perfectly balanced adorable pineapple. Squall, are you doing okay over there? Are you all right? It said the mic. Ah, jeez. Don't drink, just bow. Mila was too rushed for my taste. Oh, I see. That explains something. Boop. Where can I put this? Nope. I made a mistake. Let's see here. One here. One here. That was not calculated at all. That was not calculated at all. Whoa. So many peaches. So many peaches. Let's go here. And put this over here, and put that there, and then put this here, put this here, put this here, put that there, toss that there. That was not planned at all. And then put that there, put that there, put that there, there. Whoop. Nope. Oh, that was wrong. That was wrong. you know, where I live, it gets up to like 35 Celsius, even 40 Celsius. You wouldn't think that, considering where I live in Eastern Canada, but it actually gets up to like 40 Celsius sometimes. I don't think he has lost. All right. You take a good one eye. Have a good one. I will ganbatte. Touch, darn you. I say touch, darn you. I mean it. There we go. Perfectly planned in every single way possible. I say that with knowing I did not plan that at all. Let's see here. This one. Where is that rolling? Where's that rolling? You know, I saw the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. I really want to see that movie now. That movie looks amazing. I do kind of wonder if I have to see Loki, see the rest of Loki for it though. Because I started watching Loki and was like, I need to sit down and watch this. And Loki was incredible. I have not yet finished it. I feel like I should. Because there's like way too much going on in that show that I need to see. And I'm like, yeah, there's too much MCU I need to see. Too much MCU. There is like stuff I have not seen in a while. I mean, I don't think it's a fact that I'm suffering from superhero fatigue. If I were suffering from superhero fatigue, I wouldn't have watched like stuff like Ruby versus Justice League and what do you call it? I wouldn't have watched some of the DC stuff. Like, not the terrible DC stuff, like the animated DC stuff, you know, the good stuff. When I say the good stuff, I mean like stuff that is actually really good. Like Super Pets and stuff. Like, call it what you will, but DC has a tendency to make really good animated shows, and I have been seeing a lot of love for the DC animated universe as of late on my feed. Like just today, actually, I saw a thing where people were like saying, "Hey, you know what relationship for Joker and Harley was not toxic? It was the Batman." And I just rewound that statement in my head. I'm like, yeah, that relationship was not toxic at all. It was actually kind of wholesome. Like he actually kind of cared for her. It was kind of weird because the Batman really subverted a lot. Oh, nice. The Batman kind of subverted a lot of tropes and stuff. They did a lot of stuff that were that really pulled the rug out from under you, and you were like, oh, but aren't we supposed to get this kind of relationship from somebody? I'm like, nah. this is what we're doing. And I was like, oh, okay, okay, I can work with this. Like, it was a really good series. I feel like initially it had a bit of a weird run with the Batman, but when it came down to it, the series was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed the Batman. It was kind of a weird series from the get-go, but when it actually got its footing, you had a lot of good stuff in that series. I really enjoyed the takes that they had from some of the characters when it all panned out. So, but I feel like my favorite Batman, despite even though I have obviously a love for the Kevin Conroy era, probably the Batman from the series that was basically based on the 20s. You know, the, oh gosh, what was it called? It was the one that was not that had Adam West in it as the father, but they had the cast had the characters basically. It was the Brave and the Bold. Brave and the Bold, that's it. Brave and the Bold was really kind of great. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It knew what it was doing. It casted some of the greatest characters in some of the greatest moments in that show. Like Neil Patrick Harris as the Music Meister was incredible. I understand. I got the Japanese melon, yes, but I need the watermelon. I need the watermelon for it to pass. It's close enough. It's close enough. It's not enough to pass for the game, but it's close enough to. It's close enough to pass for melon standards. Yeah, like Neil Patrick Harris, he is incredible fun. Oh, I'm done. 155, that's not bad. Like, I don't know what it is, but whenever they cast Neil Patrick Harris, he just goes out, has a ball, doesn't really return for much stuff, unless he has a recurring episode. But like, he has just such a fun time in his roles, and like, whenever he does something, he's always having fun. And I feel like whenever I'd like to, I know I have the DVDs somewhere. Somehow I always wind up losing at least one DVD out of each of my box sets, and I was like, oh, but I don't know where my other DVDs are. So it's like, no. I want to watch this, but I don't have the entire set anymore. It's annoying. Please, let me watch Brave and the Bold. I will say they did an incredible job with latter half of the series. Oh, he didn't know anything about Doctor Who until he was on the episode? Really? He was the one of the characters in the new in the Toy Master, right? He was Toy Master. Yeah. Oh, watermelon. Not pineapple. Nice. Toy maker. Yeah, that's right. Toy maker. I need to watch those episodes. I sat down to watch the first episode, and then I started watching the second one, but we were in the middle of Christmas, and my family wanted to watch Christmas shows, and my mom didn't have any context for Doctor Who, so we gave it a miss for the most part, because she doesn't watch Doctor Who. I say Spice Girls. Oh, okay. I think that's going to be interesting. I'll have to watch it when I get around to it. Because I love Doctor Who. I don't get to watch it very often, but when I do, I always have a good time. I always have a good time whenever I watch Doctor Who. Doctor Who is basically Sentai for Britain, anyhow. So not a big surprise. I enjoy it. They are always doing stuff. Yeah, I know, right? Like, we have it on Disney Plus. We have it on whatever else. It's everywhere. I never know where it's going to be, and I'm like, but where is it? I never know where it's going to be at any point in time, and that's kind of frustrating when I'm trying to find episodes of Doctor Who. But with any luck, I'll be able to find some episodes. I know people have been watching it lately, so I'll poke around and see if anybody's been talking about it lately on Lurk. I'll have to take a look. With any luck, up. This is a naughty problem. Okay. These fruits are becoming rapidly endangered. Yeah, no. We're toast. We're toast. We're toast. That was a low score. Oh, it was really, really fast, too. Whenever I try to focus on this game, it's like, nope. Nope. Oh, you got a watermelon. Nice. Congrats. I know the ideal pattern for making a Suika is get one on one side, get one on the other side, and then bounce the other side to the other side. I know that sounds vague, but basically you're making one side and the other side, you're making one on both sides, and then you just bounce it, try and coax them together, basically. Because you're trying to make make two halves of the same whole. So you're just building them together is the key idea. So that's like one side, and then here's another one here. Pop these together, and then pop that one together. Use that to pop that over together. Yeah, there we go. And just keep these separated for a second, and then just pop these together here. Being a little strategic about it, you know? I love being able to at least just decompress and make something a little silly, and that's why I have Suika Game. All right, this one goes here. That one goes here. That one goes here. Yeah, there we go. Push this one over here. And then push this one over here. Combo that one into here. There we go. I have logic forehead. I have logic. Put this over here. Put this over here. Put this over here. That over here, that over here. Then put this in the middle. That into there. Put that there. That here. Here. My brain sparks. It's starting to tingle. My brain is starting to tingle. Try to shove that down a little. Up. Ah. Okay. Oh. I might. Okay, put that there. Put this here. Put that there. Put this here. Put that there. I'm starting to enter a sort of Suika zone. Oh! 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 My brain is starting to see the patterns now. My underused braid meats. My underused braid meats are starting to see the patterns now and just not the shapes and fruits. Push this down here. Push this down here. Put that down there. Put that down there. Put this down here. Put this down here. Put this down here. Put that down here. Put that down there. Put this here. Put that there. Oh, it's a good thing that did not launch. I'm so glad that did not launch. I'm like down to the wire on this. Like this here and this here. Combo that there into that. Combo this here. And then put that there. Put that there. That there. Oh, I might be done. Might be done. Yeah, I'm done. Oh! So close. So close. Dang. That was really close. I was very close. But as you can say, that was very close. I had it, but then I choked. Oh, whatever the case may be, that was very close indeed. Oh, you know, it's nice being able to do this. There are so many things I could be doing right now. I could be like, I could be like grinding in PSO2, or I could be like playing Final Fantasy, or I could be like playing Yakuza, or I could be playing, it could be like reading or whatever. I just decided to play Suika Game. And here I am, just like piling up fruit. And I feel like this was the better option. You know, I was planning on me and Squall. Fruit Game is a better idea. Fruit Game is a better idea. You know, me and Squall, we're gonna watch we're gonna watch a Kamen Rider movie tomorrow. We were because we haven't. We used to make it pretty regular back in the day. Now with time and getting older, it's not like we have very much time. Squall has a bunion of his own. I have my streaming job and stuff, so it's not like we have really much time to do stuff anymore. But like two grown-ass adults watching people get rider kicked, I feel like that's a good time for a Friday night. That's something that we haven't done since we were like 20, 25 years old. That sounds like a perfect thing to do during the evening. Yeah. Remember when we were when I was like still in college, and I would just like stream like on livestream.com, and we were just like I would just like stream like endless hours of like like Toei shows and shit. That was the days. That was the days when I didn't have any responsibilities other than work, other than school. And it's like I wonder when those days came left me, but now I actually have a job, and this job is actually I'm doing right now. And I love this job. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. But I have responsibilities, and that involves me doing stuff here. Speaking of which, did you see that they totally debated us with Geats? I mean, why? They were like, no, seriously, it's there was no bait whatsoever that it was going to be double. It was always going to be Geats. I'm like, yeah, sure it was. With the tagline of "Adventures on the Wind," "Adventures riding on the wind." You're sure it wasn't going to be double, and they changed it at the last second? Sure, shout it was. Sure, it was always going to be Geats. I call shenanigans. I feel like Toei was just like, no, but we can't find the remasters anywhere. I'm like, yeah, okay, well, let's go with that. I'll believe you for now. But eventually we'll find out why you had to broadcast the movie on YouTube in 320p. Okay? There's a reason for that, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with that you couldn't find the masters for that. I know, right? We need a Fudo PI season 2, because like that series was amazing. I loved Futopia. They put so much love into that show, and I was like, I can understand. It had the thing I understood about it was like it had the pacing of the classic series, which is like slow as heck, and I was like, oh man, anybody coming into this franchise is going to be like, this is too slow for their own going, and I'm like, yeah, it's supposed to be a serial. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a serial. I'm sorry. People trying to wait for Pluto PI series are very hard-boiled. Yeah, exactly. Hey Finn, how's it going? Hung by Slipper. I love Pluto. I love Double. It's such a good series. It had everything we were looking for in a series. It's a series that really held its attention with me. So, you know, had a lasting impression. Like I don't know if I think the only other series that really held its attention that long and held me that long in its death grip was Deno for me. And I was like, yeah, no. Deno and Double held me in its death grip for such a long time. I had a struggle climbing out of the hole until Xaid. Like, I mean, you could not convince me there was not another perfect show until Xaid. And even then, it was like Xaid was like a trilogy of like perfect things for me. Like, I mean, because I was deep into the medical field when Xaid aired, so you know that was just like a perfect storm of stuff. Perfect storm stuff of like video games and like and medical stuff. The fact that it hits a little harder now because without knowing it, Riko Sanjo, or not Riko Sanjo, Ryo Takahashi wrote that in 2020 there was going to be another Bugstar pandemic. I'm like, oh, that hurt. That hurt. He did not see that coming. Did not see that coming in real life. I mean, there are just some things you can't avoid. And the Bugstar pandemic happening at the same time as a real life pandemic is something you just can't predict, you know. Whoa, that was a launch. But other than that, I still want to see what they're doing with Smart Lady, because they kind of sort of left that hanging for a while, along with Outsiders and stuff. So I need to see what they're doing with that. Kamen Rider Outsiders and a whole bunch of other stuff. Paradise Regained? Oh, isn't that the Fies finale sequel? Because they did a sequel / final true ending to Fies, didn't they? Fies Next, yeah. Where he actually gets his upgraded belt and stuff. Man, I just can't believe that finally after all this time he gets a smartphone, and that's going to be interesting. I mean, what happens when that thing cracks? I say with all gleeful amusement. Doesn't Kayak like have like a standard flip phone still or something? He goes back to the old model. Yeah, exactly. He just goes back to the old model. He just plugs into the old model and he's like, I see nothing. I see nothing. Oh, jeez. Just plugs into old model. He's like, I see nothing. This still works. Oh, gosh. Stupid thing anyway. I can't wait to see Kayaks in action again. It's gonna be great. I did watch the Ryuki crossover with the season before the last one, and I'm not too sure if I had seen it subbed. I'll have to take a look at it, but that was kind of a thing. I saw it I saw it, and then I was like, I sort of uh, brain blanked, but I remember it being very good. I remember it being very good because it was like it was actually pretty. It was the storyline was actually pretty decent for what I remember it being. For what little Japanese I could understand. The Japanese has been getting getting better, but you have to understand that the Japanese that I know is like it's like television Japanese, and it's not proper Japanese. I learned Japanese through television, and that is I understand completely. That is not. Oh no! Ah, he got launched. Ah. I'm gonna run an ad break for a water, for water for a second. So, give me a bit. I need to take a moment. But yeah, I was saying I learned Japanese because because it's like television Japanese. Nobody talks the proper way in television ever. Anyways, I'm gonna run an ad break, so we'll be right back. Just like 5 minutes or so. All right, be right back. Alright, back. A little break. Got a little snack. Alright. In any case. I was thinking of picking up my Duolingo again. I realized Duolingo doesn't really have that great a reputation right now, but I need to find something like that, or like Babbel or something like that, so I can learn proper Japanese. Because I mean, I started the lessons, I fell off the wagon really hard. I was like in the beginning of 2021, I think, when I started taking lessons. And I was like, hey, you know what? This would be kind of fun to do on stream. But then I got unmotivated because, you know, the beginning of the year depression. But now that I'm really feeling it, I feel like it's a good time to really get it. Oh, speaking of which, I need to schedule a psychiatrist appointment. Psychiatric appointment would be nice to do. Nice to do now that I'm feeling that I feel like I need to chat about stuff for the most part. But that being said, I've been touching base with my psych evals for a while now. For the most part, I've been doing okay. It's been pretty decent for me. I don't feel like really unbalanced. I feel like a lot of toxicity in my life. It's really nice. Things have been doing pretty well, but there's always room for talking about stuff. And it's like, I do these streams because I like to decompress. And I'm like, sometimes it just feels like you need to get it all out, you know. And it's not like I'm using you guys as a soundboard, not at all. But like, but I always say to my friends, and I'm like, there is a time and place for everything, and you know, you don't want to be venting to the wind, you know. Always find somebody to reach out to and stuff. My old stream setup, which I really need to reset back up. It's supposed to be like if you need to reach out to somebody, you always do it. There are resources for you all, and that's really important to me because when I felt really bad, I reached out to somebody, and it's like, you know, that was something. I might be a little bit of tease sometimes, but I do mean well. I mean well with my friends. I never really tease to really actually make fun of somebody, not intentionally anyhow. So I'm always there for somebody if I can help it. So, you know. Pop. Given a time. Oh. Letter O. Okay. Put that down here. Can I go down? Yes. There we go. There we go. Yep. Nice. Do, do, do. Do 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 do. It's really quite nice though to be able to when having resources to talk to people. So you know. Oh. Because what got me thinking about it is that like lately there's been like some very people have been using all sorts of stuff as a way to sort of just melt down, and I'm like you need assistance, you need help, and public forums are not the way to do it sometimes. I mean, as a streamer, I understand that people want to talk to people. I'm like, yeah, that's good, but we're not psychiatrists. I see a lot of people friends trying to armchair psychiatrist others, and I'm like, yeah. Oh. On better news, I have seen the Kong, Godzilla vs. Kong, crossover thing. That looks like a bunch of fun. I do want to see it because it has Kong with a robot arm and stuff, and I'm like, can you get a little more extra? And it's like, yes we can, and it just gives him a power glove, and it's like okay, we can go further beyond on here. I don't know. Is it like is it just like a new one, or is it like a remake? I understand people's concerns, but like, you have to remember that the Showa era of Godzilla movies was him fighting alongside his friends and just like beating up things for fun, beating up things. I mean, one day he can be like the menace to all things, and then the next day he is literally like roller skating on his tail on the way to beat somebody in the face. Like, I mean, that's just Godzilla lore for you. That's just Godzilla lore. You have to accept it with a grain of salt that Godzilla lore is just absolutely insane. There's all sorts of canonical things that Godzilla lore has in common with campy monster movies, and campy monster movies are just one of the things that Godzilla lore has decided to park itself onto. There's Godzilla in that strip. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like at first, two things that Godzilla was really known for in the 70s was that it had the best destructibles in known franchise, and B, it was basically made by the same people who later joined up with the Ultraman people, and then became synonymous for big stompy monsters everywhere. Like, it's a fun campy series, and if you're taking Godzilla seriously, like, I mean, if he was like the big anti-war thing, that's good on you. You can do that. We're not stopping you from doing that. But just remember that classic Godzilla also had its campiness to him. It's like saying that Ultraman did not, and I quote, did not grab a space kaiju and then rode it like a pony. I'm not saying that did not happen because it totally did. Because it totally did, and I have the clips to show it. I have the clips when he rode a kaiju like a pony. You got -1 for Ultra Series. Yeah, exactly. They have -1 for Ultra Series. They have Shin Ultraman. They have Shin Ultraman, and then they have Blazar, and they have 80. As much as I hate to say it, 80 kind of lost the plot, but it's kind of like a serious, kind of weird serious series. There are a lot of shows in the old Ultraman series that are fairly serious, and it's not an acid trip. I mean, Leo. As much as I gush about it, it was not for was kind of not for kids. I mean, in the first couple episodes, the guy gets bisected in half, and I mean, you can't tell me that was for kids. I mean, come on. I mean, a guy gets bisected in half, traumatizes his. The kids get traumatized. Yeah, like Ryder gets totally shifted. I mean, as much as I hate to admit, Werewolf Big Murder Party is not a family friendly episode. It's not a family friendly episode. It's like the imagery in Big Werewolf Party is not family friendly. I mean, you can't tell me the imagery in that episode is not family friendly. Amazons is Amazons, yeah. The less we speak about Amazon Season 2 in the movie, but at the same time, Amazons, the series written by Kobayashi, is downright terrifying. And then Shin Kamen Rider. It's a very kind of grim kind of telling of the classic comic book of the series. Season 2, they started rolling back. It was kind of a mess, and then it led into the movie where they where Takahashi gave Kobayashi gave Yuya Takahashi her blessing on just go nuts with it, because she knew that Toei was going to retcon all her work. So she said, "Hey, just go nuts with it," and they did a whole bunch of crazy things like farming the Amazons for meat, like cattle. And if you know anything about the Amazons and the lore of the new series, they eating Amazon flesh would actually turn you into an Amazon. So yeah, that's a thing. Basically, that's like a one-way ticket to becoming a crazy murder monster. I don't know why, but I was all the fruits. Yeah, I am in the process of trying to get a get a fruit going, but I don't know if I can. And knock this down. Okay, knock it down. I'm back where I started. Ah! Darn it. Mackie's actor? I don't know if Mackie's actor was in that one. It's been a long time since I watched Amazons. I started watching it with a friend, and we sort of fell off the wagon because our connection to his computer was really bad, and yeah. Check the wiki. Yeah, check the wiki. Check the wiki. Oh boy, here we go. Nope, this is done. This is done. Like, the original Amazon was very violent, even for that era. And then they amped the violence like up 20-fold because, you know, Kobayashi off her leash is like kind of nuts. I mean, we've seen Kobayashi off her leash. We've seen her in writing JoJo's. We've seen her writing Attack on Titan. We've seen her writing so many other shows, and it's like, hey, you know what? Let's just let this lady go nuts. And I understand why Kobayashi wants to go nuts, because she has been at the behest and whim of Toei for like ages, and I understand that completely. Why she wants to go, or she wants to go a little mad. I understand it completely. Why she wants to go a little mad, because who wouldn't? She's been writing tokusatsu for literally years, and who wouldn't want to go a little mad after that? You know? And she's written like all the JoJo parts. I mean, people just say it's like, oh, but it's just a one-for-one transliteration of the TV show. I'm like, nah. You have to verse like, oh, he is there? Nice. It's like one-for-one transliteration of the series. I'm like, yes, but when you adapt a series, you have to actually put some thought into it. You just can't do the same thing over and over again. You have to like write out scripts and stuff and whatever else, and it's like, you know, you actually have to do some work. Working on it, you know. It's not like you can just say, hey, here's the comic, read the comic, and you'll have the script, you know? Because sometimes it just doesn't work that way. It's like, hey, you know, sometimes there's a sequence here that really pans out and it works just fine, but when you look at it in the comic, it doesn't work out. Like, as much as I like the Overhaul arc in My Hero Academia, they did that whole fight with Overhaul and Mirio pretty dirty. like it was just a bunch of stock footage. It was just a bunch of still images, and I was like, why is it still images? It doesn't feel. It feels really bad to just like have it just like a still image, and then just like hard cut to the to Mirio getting hurt. It doesn't feel like it has any impact whatsoever. If Mirio like fought in a full-on sequence, it would have felt a lot better. But I feel like it was just like that was a production problem, and I feel like that was a production issue. I mean, no doubt about it. I feel like that was a production issue, and that's when My Hero Academia lost me. I mean, I haven't watched Hero Aka for a while now. I know how the series is going because I keep track of it. I haven't watched it in a while though, or I haven't read it in a while, but I don't know. I can't be arsed. I think I dropped out about oh, and spoilers, by the way. If you haven't read the manga or anything, I dropped out of the manga about the big fight. Again, a big fight when they're taking it to the villains in the semi-final pushes. And like I don't know. It's just silly. It's just silly. I haven't watched Hero Aka in a while. And watched Hero Aka, read Hero Aka in a while, and my brain is just like, I know I'm behind. I dropped out just before the new year, and I stopped reading manga wholesale for a while. Oh man, what are all these oranges? That was awful. A few more games until 8. But like, I do enjoy manga. I just can't. I just don't have the brains for it anymore right now. I'm just so preoccupied with all other stuff, and I'm like, I want to do so many other things. It's like I don't have the brain power for it. If I had the brain power for it, I'll do fine. But like, if I can do something, I will. You know, it's the whole conundrum thing. If I can do something, I will. If I can't do something, I won't. You know. Oh, speaking of won't. Tim Hortons decided to drop a whole bunch of classic flavors back into rotation. And I, being myself, have only gone to Tim Hortons once. And I was like, but why? Why have I only done this once? Because some of my favorite flavors are back. Like the crispy chocolate donut. The crispy chocolate donut is one of my favorites. It's like this donut where it's like it's like kind of crunchy walnut hard shell flavor, where it's like it has it's not really hard shell, but like the frosting tastes like it's hard shell, and it's really kind of delicious in that sort of sense. And I'm like, oh, I should have really gone back while the local area had the donuts. So I'm like, that's on me. That's on me. I should have gone back when the donuts were still in circulation. I don't see the advertisements anymore on TV. Live some, learn some, I guess. I really wanted. My brother was like, Gloria, go and get some donuts. Get some donuts, and the last time, when I went, it was already past last bake. And I was like, this is we should have gone there earlier. It's already past last bake, and we only got like the leftovers. Leftovers from last bake. It was like 5 at night. And I was like, last bake is like 3 p.m. We totally missed last bake. But the nice thing is that our town's co-op has the one I always get Isekai Trail, because freaking that I need to start avoiding the ice cream department again. If you haven't noticed, I am wearing a new outfit. I got isekai'd a couple of weeks ago. Just came back. Cyber City was kind of neat. But in any case, besides that, the whole thing. Oh, please, come on. Pop. The whole thing was is like I wanted to go get some donuts, and well, the area nearby has really good donuts. I think I figured out why they have really good donuts is because their frosting has xanthan gum in it, and it holds and binds the frosting together and keeps the frosting from splitting. And because the frosting is not splitting, it keeps the frosting from melting over a course of a couple of days, and it keeps it nice and solid together. And it's just like, yeah, no, we're just gonna hold together, stand fast like an army or something like that. I don't know. It's delicious. It's delicious. What I'm getting at. Absolutely delicious. The nice thing about it is that they always come in neat flavors. They even had I don't know. They have so many flavors. They have like a Claire one, which is like it's not even just an eclair one. It's like a fruit eclair. So it's like a fruit eclair. So it's got fruity filling on it, and it has and then there's a cream one in there, and they have different kinds of toppings. Even had a bacon, candy bacon one once. That was actually pretty good. Candy bacon one was my favorite. I do not get candied bacon ones. very often at all. And I feel like that was a nice treat. Where does this go? And put this here. Like the candied bacon one was a nice surprise. Like it was, my family doesn't eat bacon that often, so I was like, oh, I'll eat it. And I was like, oh, this is delicious. Ah, no! Okay, one more, let's go. Let's go. Hubris. I do honestly like the taste of candied bacon. I feel like I like it better than regular bacon, just because it's like enrobed in maple syrup, and I feel like that just offsets the taste of regular bacon to me. But then again, I think that's just because it comes on a donut. And that's just the big and tall of it. It's like I don't like the regular taste of bacon, and I like the idea of candied bacon, and that just pulls in together for me as an aesthetic thing. Who somebody who's not grown up eating bacon or any pork products very much, in my life. I feel like I enjoy candied bacon a lot better. It just tastes a lot better because it has a sugar element. It's probably that the sugars in there that's really punching up the flavor because of the maple syrup and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, no, I understand exactly why I like this. Because like there's some foods that I enjoy a lot better than if it's prepared in a certain way. Like there are some vegetables I just can't palate properly if it's not not cooked in a certain way. Like my mom has a tendency of cooking certain foods stewing them, but like if it's not stewed in a certain way, I kind of tend to not like it. Like she has this really great recipe for vegetables in what do you call it? Trying to think. It's coconut milk, which is very Asian now. I come to think about it because very Asian family. But I've never really considered myself picky eater until I realized that in my old age I started to get picky. I mean, when I was younger, I was just like, I'll eat everything. I'll just eat everything. I don't give a care. And nowadays, I've become a lot more discerning about my food. And I was like, there's just like some textures I just can't deal with nowadays. Like, I understand why some people can't eat cilantro, for example, because it tastes like soap. And back in the day, I would have been like, haha, you can't eat cilantro. But now I'm more giving because of that, because I understand that completely. It's like, oh, it's because of the cilantro gene, and I'm like, I understand that now. But yeah, uh, as somebody who has invested a lot of time in learning how to cook, a lot of food preparation and stuff. I mean, I like teaching people how to cook. I like suggesting recipes that are both challenging and thoughtful to somebody's palate. I like helping people out with their food preparation. Oh, melon! And giving them ideas of what to cook for their daily lives. And it's like, yeah, you know what? Why don't you try this? And give yourself a little break from the regular prepackaged meals. You know. Sure, have food prep ready for yourself, but give yourself some time off from your usual meal, and try something new. Because food's an adventure. I like eating. A little too much, maybe. But I also enjoy seeing people enjoy what I make, you know? And that's why I like cooking. It's because it's like I like watching you eat what I cook. It brings me a sense of satisfaction. Touch, darn you! Okay. What's over here? I'm going out with a bang. Right over here. This here. Oh, I can't reach it. Darn. What is it? Come on. Oh, okay. 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 Oh. Pop that over there. Pop that over there. There we go. 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 Ah, darn! But it's my highest score ever. Ah. Well, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. That definitely helped helped a lot. Well, I guess that's good for today. I got some brain work. It really helped sort of sort my head out a little. Help me get myself all worked through the brain fog, and I think I'll sleep better tonight. Now knowing that I did some puzzles and stuff. All right, you guys. I expect you all to have a good evening. You have all good evening and have all good night. And I'll see you on Saturday when I pick up with Like a Dragon at 3 p.m. All right. Take care.